Okay, tonight we're going to talk about the Hall-Scott factory plot of the factory in Berkeley, California. Along the main street here is 7th Street. Going down the left side of the lot here is Hines Avenue. And over here is Grayson Street. This is the main office building. And you notice it's got a little portico on the front. It's hard to pull in that tight. You often see that portico in the ads with two trailers hooked onto a truck with a Hall-Scott motor in it. For advertising purposes, parked along the front here. You'll notice a pyramid-shaped building over here on the right, and an empty lot on the corner here. At that time, they just had parking there. Then there were industrial buildings. Here you have the Sawtooth building here, and then other industrial buildings, and in the back there was a lot of open ground here, and the plot was shaped like the state of Utah. There was a notch cut out of the corner of it. There's some industrial buildings there that are faded out, and up here along the top of Grayson Street are other industrial buildings. They faded out when they made this photograph. Also, here's what the portico looked like. Hall-Scott Motor Car Company. Trying to focus it, it's hard to do. Anyway, that was the portico. You'd see that on the in the ads. Okay, this is a picture taken in 1978. On the right-hand side, where the roof overhang stops, is the old Hall-Scott office building. The portico is gone. They've covered the whole thing. They built a new building there, covered the old building with white brick. This is the corner of 7th Street and Hines Avenue. We're going to walk down Hines Avenue. And here is the new building to the right, and then the old original Hall-Scott buildings on the left. There were all kind of buildings, from foundries to drafting rooms, tool shops. Here is the building with the Sawtooth roof on the left, and other industrial buildings on the right. Moving down Hines Avenue. And further down Hines Avenue, more of the buildings with the windows along the street. Farther down, more industrial buildings. And here's a loading dock where they brought things in and out, part of the original buildings. Getting down towards the end now, at the back of the lot, it was just open ground back there, going across. And there, looking north, you can see industrial buildings that might have been in that notch out, that were not Hall-Scott buildings. Across the Grayson Street, you can see industrial buildings over there that were faded out in the aerial photograph. This is looking straight across the back. I don't know if that building, which was in 1978, it was there when Hall Scott had it, or if that was over in that notch out. I just can't remember. This is moving up Grayson Street. These buildings, if they were there, were not Hall Scott buildings. They were in the notch. This is moving up. And in the original aerial photograph, Hall Scott had parking lots along Grayson Street for its workers. And this all here was in their parking lots. This is all new since the factory closed. This is moving up towards the corner on Grayson Street. Moving up further, you can see the industrial buildings on the left side. This is almost to the corner at 7th Street. This is all new. And this is at the corner. Some of these sheds might have been Hall Scott's, but I'm not sure about that. And this is up on 7th Street, looking in, parking lots there. Where that white building is on the right, that was a parking lot, an open ground area. And this is that pyramid-shaped building in 1978, which is still there today. And the original Hall Scott office building was straight ahead there, and then the new building is sticking out closer to the street. And if you go there today, the old Hall Scott office building's on the right, the new building is on the left. They've covered it with brick. It's all a medical center now, so somebody must have thought that would be more professional looking. And it looks like there's a sign. The portico's gone, and there would have been a doorway right there next to the glass doorway, to the right of the glass doorway. And if you look at MapQuest, you can go down these streets and look at all these things as they are today. And also, it'll take you up alleys. You can go up in the alleys, and you'll see artist studios, other things that were once part of Hall Scott's industrial complex.